love food and freebies. I'm knocking out. Have been pretty consistent. I think I missed one day. I think I missed one day, but I do post on the next day. I don't post on the same day, but we're gonna get used to it. We're gonna get used to it. But I just wanted to come on. My name is Bretta, and I come on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to give you something fun, foodie type thing, and we just talk about different stuff. And as it relates to fun, food, and freebies, and I talk about some freebies. So today I just wanted to kind of come on. You could kind of see what my shirt say. Yes. So if you've been following me, or if you know me by me meeting you at an event or something, let me know in the comments. I would appreciate it so that we can communicate, so the algorithm can know about me a little bit. Just want to move up in the ranks on this YouTube journey. It's a little messy. These content creators, they be like fighting against each other. Then people be stealing people's stuff. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, I didn't know they were this messy. And then I didn't know that you're not really supposed to mention other content creators in other people's comments. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I didn't know that that was a thing. So I didn't know all the things that I was supposed to do and not supposed to do. Because a couple content creators, I was like, hey, such and such just talked about that. Da-da-da-da. No, you're not supposed to say that. But okay, I'm learning. It wasn't a negative thing though, but yeah, so I just had to come on today. I was like, I'm supposed to go somewhere. I didn't go anywhere yesterday. I didn't go anywhere today. It's raining. So I'm in Houston and I don't I that's one good thing about working for 911 dispatch. Police dispatch, 911 dispatch. Baby, you will know where it floods. I'm the type of person, nah, not gonna go on nobody's side of town if it's raining. It's gonna flood. I'm not gonna be stuck in the flood. I don't want my car stuck in the flood. I don't have time, okay? So I don't really go anywhere when it's raining. I'm like, I'm like an old woman. I'm staying at home. I'm staying at home. No, I'm not going anywhere. But I didn't spend any money. It was supposed to be like some free things that I was supposed to go to yesterday and today. And I'm like, man, I'm missing out on my fun stuff. So yeah, I didn't do anything. I'm really missing work. So this month was kind of my year. I think I stopped working on May 3rd was my last day of work. Yeah, so it's almost a year and I'm like feeling it. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. That's why I got on my shirt. They give us a lot of shirts. And this is the month too. When I retired, the month is called telecommunic. It's not the month. It's just the week. Telecommunicators Week, where they give us all kinds of stuff. Officers will give us stuff. I probably talked about this in another video, but y'all didn't see that other video, so we're not gonna worry about it. But yes, we get all kinds of stuff. The supervisors give us stuff, cups and all kinds of things. I think I put one cup that I got, but this was from 911. But I also have cups from HPD because officers and sergeants, like we have sergeants as supervisors. Okay, so off this the tier in case you didn't know. Okay, so officer, sergeant, lieutenant, captain slash commander. They changed it and then changed it back. And then I think that's it. And then chief. So assistant chief, sorry. And then chief. So their ranking system is a little bit easier. The military, the army, we had to know all of that stuff. It's a little bit more difficult. It was like E3 is specialist, I was a specialist. I ended up being a specialist. Or was it E4? No, that's E4. E3 is a private, E2, E1, privates. All three of those are privates. Um, what's the other word? Different. I can't think of them all. Then it went from E4 with specialist, or it's another word that other military agencies use. I can't think of it right now. Dang, well, I can't think of it. Okay, so it was on the tip of my tongue. But we don't use that terminology. They may use it now. I've been out for like 20 plus years. So yeah. But the ranking system is a little bit different. And then they have like E5, sergeant, staff sergeant, master sergeant, sergeant first class. I may be getting it all wrong, y'all. But we had to know all of that. And then there was sergeant first class. And then the brass was brass. The brass is a little bit different, which would be like first lieutenant, second lieutenant, captain. Yeah, I can't remember them all. Colonel, uh, something colonel, and then two-star general, which is I don't remember. I I had to remember all that in the military, but yeah, you were tested on it too when you were in basic training, so you had to know. Yeah, the ranking system is it's so much different. And then you had to know you're supposed to know the ranking system of other freaking military agencies. I remember somebody approaching me one time and brass is considered like, let's see, it's not sergeants or anything. Brass is actual brass. They wear brass on their lapels. So that would be like captains and lieutenants or brass. They kind of go to officers academy. Some of them are college educated. A lot of college educated don't do not come straight through the military and become a private. That makes sense. Yeah, they have a different kind of tier or whatever. Yeah, and they go through a um, leadership type academy. Okay, so they're a little bit different. So, but you had to know them anyway. But yeah, so yeah, they didn't mix and mingle. Like we had like a enlisted club and a brass club. I'm just telling y'all it's brass, but it would be like officers club. So if you were enlisted means um, the the private specialist sergeants and all that. The the brass club, sometimes the NCO club would be the higher enlisted people, but then they had the club for the officers, the officers club. So the officers club was different. You couldn't get in. Yeah. I don't know if they do that now, but we used to be clubbers back in the day. When I was in the military, we used to club a lot. I saw something recently where they were talking about MD 2020. I used to drink MD 2020, and people were like, "Man, I want to try this MD 2020." I think this on TikTok. It's a little trend going on where people talking about MD 2020. But yeah, we used to drink. Yeah, you can drink at 18 when you were in the military. If you joined the military, did they let you in 17 maybe? Or 18? I'm not sure. Yeah. But yeah, you could drink. When you were enlisted, you can drink. Okay, we going to the club and they'll give you some drink. Sure would. I used to go get me some MD 2020 from the PX. And then my mama told me that was my dad's favorite drink, so I stopped drinking it. But yeah. That was a sweet drink. I used to love some MD 2020. Did I just go all around the circle? See, that's another thing about me. I go off on a tangent. So if you new here and you didn't know I was in the military, I got married early. Yeah, and then I joined 911 police dispatch. Very interesting. So hopefully I'm coming up with another channel so I can talk about different things over there on that channel. But on this channel, I kind of talk about all my free stuff. And being that I work for 911, they kind of put us in the same category. Most people are like, "Are this 911 the same as police dispatch?" No, it's not. It's really not. It's really not. They pay good. They pay good for you not to have an education. They pay really well. And they even have high school students that work there. They they didn't want to say that at first, but they do. They have high school students working there, making 20 something dollars an hour. Yes. 20 something. Did you hear me? Benefits and everything. Okay. Did you hear me? So, very good paying job, highly stressful job. So, it's been a year. I cannot believe I've been gone a year. I still kind of hang around the girls. I, I say girls because it is more girls than it is guys. It's a couple of guys, but not that many. And but I still hang around them sometimes. I go up there when I have some extra stuff, cleaning out my fridge, or if I go to a foodie event, I got a lot of strawberries. They gave me a lot of strawberries one time. I was like, I'm taking these to dispatch because I don't want all these strawberries. I don't want them to go bad. I gave my neighbor some. I had a lot of strawberries, like packs of strawberries. Yeah. I had some apples, some oranges. I cleaned out my fridge. My daughter eats something different than what I eat. And when she left some junk food that I cannot really eat. And I should not. I don't like that kind of stuff anyway. So I took it to work. I took it to my old job. Cleaned out my freezer. Baby, they took all of that stuff. So when I go to events, I pack up a whole goodie bag for everybody and just give them all kinds of stuff. Some pens, some cups. I gave each shift, well, not each shift. I think I gave evening shift and night shift some pens, just a cup full of pens, because, they work in dispatch. They may need the pens. And this is another shirt that they gave us. So, yeah, this month is considered the first week. Is it the first week of April? Yeah, I think it's almost over. Maybe over on Sunday. They have Telecommunicators Week. So, a lot of people don't know. They don't really call dispatchers, all dispatchers. They call them telecommunicators. So, if you go to different agencies, majority of the agencies throughout the United States, they call them telecommunicators. And you have to have a certification to be a dispatcher. You take a test and all those things. Typing test. I used to be able to type 70 words a minute. Bam. Yes. And that's kind of what got me into 911, I think, is because I love hearing the keys. Like ASMR, that's a real good ASMR right there. It's hearing the typewriter. Of course, you hear people talking, but you can only hear the dispatcher talking because she's talking to officers or citizens in the headpiece. But yeah, very interesting job. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy though. But I'm like getting bored. I'm like, man, I want to get my typing speed back up. Like, I lost that cognitive ability to do some typing. Like, I used to love typing. That's how I fell in love with typing. But yes, so they gave us this. Tell me your worst. Tell me your worst. I'll send the best. So tell me your worst. So that's what dispatcher, they always have like this kind of thing with the 911. They have this symbol. That's the headset. Yeah. And the heart. Because sometimes EMS, you have to tell people, how to do CPR and first aid. But being that I was a police dispatcher, I had to know about police things. So I wasn't a 911 dispatcher. There's 911, there's fire dispatchers, and there's police dispatchers. So yes. So a lot of times when they have a position open, I don't have anything from HPD. I did before, but I don't know where it is. I packed up some stuff. they have this, gave us this duffel bag. I think I got this last year, maybe. But as you can see, 911 emergency call, and this is Greater Harris County 911 Emergency Network. So that's who kind of, when you pay 911 via your cell phone, you pay it to Greater Harris County, and then Harris County. I'm thinking, I'm not all into the political realm, but the bureaucracy of it all, they trickle down the money, and then the money is given to each department. But they're separated for some reason. I don't know why they're separated. Some agencies don't have it separated. An episode of 911 with what's her name? Nice Arms. Dang, I forgot her name. But black lady. Felicia Rashad is coming to my mind, but that's not who that is. How Stella got her groove back. Oh my goodness. Why I can't think of her name? Tina Turner. It'll come to me. But yeah, she I think the first or second episode, they explained 911. Okay, they explained it really well. So if you want to go back and look at that, I know first and second episode, season 1. Yeah. Do they still have that show on? I haven't looked at it in so long. But yes, but that's the interesting thing. So I always come on and I want to show you something free or low cost that I've gotten, like doing unbagging, unboxing. I know this was short, and this was short and to the point. If you're looking for a job, 911 is always hiring. If they say, people say that no job is guaranteed, I beg to differ. That's about the only job that's kind of guaranteed, y'all. Dispatch. I can go back, but I don't want to go back to dispatch. I want to go back to something a little less stressful. But if I have to go back, I would give myself a year or two. They always hiring. And I still know people. So yeah, don't want to go back, but if I have to, I'm not shameful. I'm not embarrassed to go to work. I mean, go to work. Hey, got to do what you got to do. Everybody's struggling. I mean, like, I don't know. I don't know if I could go back. I lost a lot of weight when I left. I was almost 200 pounds, and I'm like, I'm still fat though. Still got a little chubby. Still got a little meat on my bones. But yeah, I was almost 200 and I'm only 5 feet. No. I mean, it's just hard to deal with the stress levels. And I worked a lot, 16 hours, almost 2 or 3 days a week, even though I don't have any kids. It's My kids are grown now, but 16-hour days was killing me physically and mentally. I felt it in my body. My body was telling me, and at every turn, that you can't do this no more. And I just happened to, God is good, because I happened to just pray about it like 2 weeks before I had like a stroke scare. My blood pressure was so high, they thought I was having a stroke. So the firemen came over there, checked my blood pressure. They wanted to see if I was having a stroke. I was talking slow. I remember the whole incident. And 2 weeks after that, the mayor said, if you have 30 years, you're able to retire, you can retire. And I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I was on my way to work and I heard a message. They left me a message because I work at night. So they left me a message and said, hey, there's a packet waiting on you when you get to work. And just look over the packet. If you agree with it, then you can fill it out and then you can retire. So I was like, okay. And on my way to work, this is what I told the Lord. I don't know if you believe in God. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I don't pray every day. I talk to God almost every day. I don't go to church often. But I believe in God. I still believe in God no matter what. I still believe that Jesus is the center of my joy. But I was on my way to work and I said, God, if insurance is included, because I'm still young, if insurance is included, I'm going to take it. Do you know insurance is included? For 5 years, I have insurance. So that was one reason why I took it. And I just feel like I have so much to say. I believe that there was a time working at 911 police dispatch. I wanted to harm myself. Was it 2023? I called 988 and I worked for 911. I was very depressed, very depressed. So a lot of things were going on in my life. And I'm just like so happy now that I get to do this because I always wanted to do this, but I didn't know what that this is. But I have a lot of footage. I have a lot of freebies. I have a lot of things that I know about getting freebies. If you don't know my story, I was essayed when I was young. I was a teenager, and this was before the military. So I was essayed, and this community center saved my life. God put that community center in my life for a reason. They saved my life. They saved my freaking life. And they would take me places. I would learn all kinds of stuff with them. Learn how to swim. I learned how to play spades. I learned how to skate. I went ice skating for free. All these things I did, low cost or free. I went to Michael Jackson concert for free twice. So I used to go so many places with them. Loved that community center. They put like a spark in my life. So whenever I'm down and out, not really feeling my best, I try to find something to do. So that's how I got involved with doing things. I started doing it with my kids. I did it in the military too. I started doing all kinds of stuff, like whatever they have going on. I want to learn it. I want to just go and be a part of something and just do stuff. So I love all kinds of stuff. I've been to free Pilates class. I've been to free what's the belly dancing class. I've been to that free. I've been to so much stuff that entails free stuff. I've been to like a free taco thing for free. I've been to a free class, sip and paint, free food and free drink and free painting. And then I won something. I've been to a lot of grand openings, like First Watch. Oh man, been to Cat's grand opening. I've been to a lot of places, and I just documented and I started doing that. So that's what brings me joy. That's what I want to share with you. That you could do it too. That you could do it too. Just because you're in another city, I just want you to tap into it. What's available to you? Like we pay these taxes. We pay these taxes, and there's a lot of things for us who pay taxes. There's a lot of things available to you. So tap into it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thank y'all for joining me. Okay. See y'all Monday. Have a good weekend. Don't think about this WAR too much. That's one thing I need to pray about, though. I think I'm a little antsy about it. Are you? Ew. Only Jesus can save us now. Okay, bye.